And joining me now live from Jerusalem is i24 News correspondent Shachar Peled. Good evening, Shachar.
Good evening, Lucy.
So, Shachar, what is happening right now in Jerusalem?
Well, the Pope has just now concluded the religious climax of his trip here to the Middle East, a meeting with the spiritual leader of the world's Orthodox Christians, the ecumenical patriarch of Constantinople, Bartholomew I, also known as First Among Equals. He's the leader of 300 million Christians across the world, and the meeting took place here in the Old City in Jerusalem at the Church of the Holy Sacrament. And indeed, it's a historic and very important meeting, an important event, resulting in a joint declarations between both men who represent such estranged traditions in Christianity, the Catholics and the Orthodox Christians, a dispute going back 1,000 years ago, since the 11th century. After praying together, they also celebrated the 50th anniversary of a similar meeting that took place also here in Jerusalem between a pope and a patriarch here 50 years ago. It was the first time ever a meeting took place since the 15th century, and so some wonder whether this is another step towards bridging the gap between both the traditions, though other than a warm hug, we probably won't be seeing a reunion today or in the next millennium, as one of the Russian Orthodox bishops put it.
We are seeing, Shachar, live the pictures right now from Jerusalem. But what is planned for the Pope in the next few days?
Well, first of all, now, as we speak, he's about to finish the meeting and go to a joint dinner with patriarchs and bishops from across the country, from the Galilee, Jerusalem, the West Bank, and from abroad, in not far from here in the Latin Patriarchate in Jerusalem. And tomorrow he also has a busy day. He's the fourth pope to visit Israel, but the first one to lay a wreath in the Theodor Herzl grave, the founder of Zionism here in Jerusalem. He will be accompanied by the President Shimon Peres, the President of Israel, to Yad Vashem, the Holocaust Museum, where he will lay another wreath in the memory of the 6 million Jews who were murdered in the Holocaust. He will continue to the President's residency for a joint prayer and for a private meeting. He has much more things to do tomorrow, a very, very busy day, and he will continue to try and spread his message of peaceful resolutions here in the Middle East, the war in Syria, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and will try to enhance his peaceful influence in the region.
Yeah, he will try to enhance his peaceful influence in the Middle East, and we will be covering the whole event from tomorrow. 6-hour coverage live here on i24 News. Shachar Peled, thank you very much for this. And with me